100% Chance of Wine. Sponsored by The Lodge at Columbia Point.
So the vineyard that you guys have,
Yes.
how big is that?
It's 10 acres.
Mm-hmm. And you have Dick Boucher that you're working with managing in that.
Yes, Dick manages it for us, and we couldn't be happier because he is a superb farm manager.
And you said when he went to check the land, because initially he was kind of unsure whether he wanted to manage the land, but once he did.
Yeah, we've known Dick for a long time, and I called him. I said, Dick, would you manage our property? He says, oh, it's such a small piece of property, and he has to move around his equipment. And he said, I just don't want to take on any more small projects, but I tell you what, I'll come out and do soil testing for you and do the due diligence to make sure you want to buy this piece of property, and then I'll find you somebody. I said, that's fair. So he and I, it was a cherry orchard, and he and I walked the cherry orchard for about 3 hours, and he dug a bunch of holes. And the next morning he called me, he says, Stacy, I've never used the word vineyard and the P word in the same sentence. I said, P word? He says, it's perfect. He said, you're going to have the best fruit on Red Mountain. My name has to be on it. So he is our manager.
That's awesome. And then you have Charlie Hoppus, which is helping
Yes.
you guys make the wine as well.
Yeah, he makes all our wine, has from the very beginning. And we chose him because we loved his wines. Mm-hmm. And we were in his wine club for a very long time. And so it was funny how we got him. We back before we did this, we thought, winemakers were gods. And, you could touch their robes as they went through the, but, so we had never really talked to Charlie, but we thought we got to find a way to get him to notice us. And so he has a contest every year, whoever buys the most wine from him, and we'll get a winemaker dinner. So we thought, well, that's got to be us. And so we were at his Christmas party at the end of the year, and his wine club manager came up to us and she said, there's another couple here who's doing the same thing you are. And they just bought 2 cases. I said, give me 4. So Jessica told me later, there was no other couple there.
Oh my goodness.
But she sold 4 cases of wine to us. But Charlie did notice us, and he agreed to be our winemaker.
That's awesome. And I want to know a little bit more. So Milton is the
Yes.
stick figure guy that you have on your label. Tell me how that came about.
Well, our logo designer, Charlie referred us to his label designer, and he called us and we were talking. He wanted to know what kind of brands we liked. And I told him, well, my favorite brand is Life is Good. Well, I really liked the premise behind Life is Good, but I think he thought I liked stick figures. And so we get this little stick figure. We're all excited because we're thinking, we're going to see, mountains or something beautiful on this label. And we got a stick figure, and I just kind of threw it down on the table. I thought, I don't know. And so about a week later, I'm carrying a load of laundry by the table. And I looked down, I started smiling. I thought, wine's not pretentious. It's fun. The guy's a little tipsy, and, he's having a good time. And so we decided to make Milton our.
Yeah. And Milton has a friend, too?
Found a girlfriend a couple years ago.
Yeah, we had her drawn.
Yeah, I had her.
Millie.
Millie, it's her name. And she looks a lot like him, and
Just has a little
except
dress.
for the dress.
A different hat.
So what are some of the wines when someone comes in that you guys offer?
We specialize in Malbec. We have from the very beginning, and so our signature blend is always heavy in Malbec. We always have at least one Malbec varietal. We used to have 2 because we bought Shampoo Malbec for quite a while, and we have a Cabernet Sauvignon. We have a Merlot, another blend which is called Lowell, which is a tribute to our father's military service, and that's different every year. It's basically what's left over. So
The big winner, though, this past year was the Cab Franc.
Yeah,
that we buy from
Weinbau.
Yeah.
That we entered into the San Francisco International Wine Competition, which is probably one of the top 5 in the world, and it got best of class for Cab Franc.
Wow.
So we were really pleased with that. So we've had the same block of that from Weinbau since the very beginning, and it's a really special wine.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, you walk in and you can immediately see all the awards your wines have won. That's just amazing.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of them.
And so you also have a special Sophia.
Sophia, yes.
Runs around and
Guarding the door right now.
and I feel like you were telling me, wine club members will just come in just to see her.
Oh, they do. They do. They come in, they go, I was driving by, I wanted to say hi to Sophia. It's like, okay.
We have several that we let babysit her,
Yeah.
take her home, and She's a good comfort dog.
She is.
Yeah, she is. I know when I first got in here, she just wanted all of the pets and love
Oh,
it.
she does. Yeah, she just loves people. She loves it here. She loves all attention she gets. So
She knows we're talking
Yeah,
about her, so she's staring at us. Want her to do the farewell?
Yes. Let's.
Yeah.
So
we can bring the gong over here.
Okay, perfect. They have a gong. Once you become a wine club member, they hit the gong, and she kind of goes crazy.
Come back here.